change those U-clamps, put some more on there so I can get it, more sturdy. But for now, the clutch. It's pushing the clutch is tight. I measure my clearance. Zoom in, hold on, y'all. On the diaphragm, there, see, go out there. I step on the clutch. Focus. Shit. My bad, y'all, I'm slipping. I'm doing this with one hand, so excuse me. I used the hard line. First I had the AN line and all that, but I was having problems with it. So I'm just gonna use the hard line. I'm gonna route it over here. I actually had it like right here in this groove. I'm gonna route it up here and put some clamps. I mean some of those in there, some zip tap just to hold the line. Secure to the frame. It's safe right here from heat. Hopefully I don't have no clearance issues when I put the pipes on, the collectors and shit. Cause I got headers on. But you see, that's done. All I had to do is fabricate me a transmission cross member and get the drive shaft. I think the drive shaft gonna work though. Actually, I think the drive shaft will fit right in. How it is right there. It did push. Like I said, when I put this I went to the V8, it did push it back. So I'm gonna have to cut off a few inches on the drive shaft. It's all the way in, and as you can see. So I'm gonna hold it up and I'm gonna measure it about right there. So I need to take off probably about 3 inches. I'm gonna measure it. You see. That's pretty much it. This is my slave. I actually just put another slave master down in there from a Honda Accord. 96 Honda Accord, I think. Yeah, 96 Honda Accord. The other slave, I took it out because it wasn't working. It was leaking. But yeah, that's what we get, man. Let's crank it over for y'all. I also had to figure out these lines, these hoses right here. Yeah, because it's leaking. I had to get a different type of hose for the fittings. Now, the gear shift, this came with it. It's an offset gear shift. And the knob come off a Mustang 2006 4.0. Had a T5 in it. I just got the knob off of it, but pretty much how it look. Let me crank it over and see. see something ain't right. Just reverse. First, second. Yeah, this neutral. Trying to mess nothing up. Something here. What that was, it just came out of here. It's in there, but I don't know, man. Something ain't right though. It's almost like it's in, like the clutch engaged when I just crunk it up. Oh, got a little problem. Well, we got a nice problem. See, I'm gonna have to reinforce this thing. I'm gonna have to push it out some. That's what I'm gonna do. Push this out. I don't want to start. Right here where the gas said, they said it won't deliver. Start good. Hold on, guys. Accelerator pump ain't doing shit. It's like the accelerator pump, I don't say ain't doing nothing, but just drag it off. There it overturn. Let's see. So, brother, come back to y'all guys. Alright guys, how you doing, man? I'm back. 1978 Ford Granada, inline 6 to V8 swap. See, my baby's in here. Took nice and neat, headers, everything. Radiator in it, V8 radiator. I just got through wiring my fans up. Okay, so I'm gonna just run y'all through that. This is in the second part of the video. Just got my hose marked up, and it'll work for now. I'm gonna get the correct hose later and stuff like that. You know, everything really like marked up, like all these wires and shit. I'm gonna clean this up. Okay. Let me begin, man, with giving y'all a little rundown about how you'll wire your fans up, electric fan converter. Okay. I have two pusher fans. They're 12 volt, 80 watt fans, dual fans. Have them wired on the radiator. And when you put them on the radiator, a lot of people, like, what they do is they put them like right in the middle. Nah, don't put them in the middle, because your radiator fills up from the bottom. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it takes in from the bottom. I'm sorry, not fills up from the bottom. It pulls from the bottom. Okay, so when your water pump is pumping, and it's pumping the fluid, it's actually sucking it. It's actually pumping the fluid that way. And the thermostat opens up, the hot shit comes out of here and fills up the radiator. So you want to kind of angle your fans kind of slightly down toward the bottom, like I have mine, as you can see. And I have them secured by the hardware, with the plasticware that they provide, with the little lock zip straps, lock straps with the springs, and that's how I got mine on there. They're secure, sturdy. Okay, we're gonna start with the wiring. Okay, it comes with a relay. I switched the relay to a stronger relay. I think it came with like a 40 amp relay. I'm using a 60 amp relay, you know, for better protection. Guys probably shoot my ass out, but it's a hot rod deal, man. And you have the schematic. So what I'm doing is pull the relay out. I'm also show y'all that the fans do work, but I ain't gonna crank the car right now because they open headers and it's late. It's probably about 2, almost 3 o'clock it's about 3 o'clock in the morning here in Memphis. Okay, so you have your relay. It's my pins. Let me focus on this work. Okay, you have 87 and 30, which are always parallel from each other, and 86 and 85, which are parallel. And the middle relay is 87A. Don't worry about that because you're not going to be using that one. Okay. Now, I'm going to run y'all through. Okay, you got 30. The 30 amp is going to be your ignition wire or fan. If you have a vehicle that's set up for electric fan, you will run this wire to that fuse. For that fuse panel, you can get a jumper. Fuse with a jumper wire and run it like that, and simple. But for this car, has mechanical, so I'm sorry, guys. What I did was, it says run number 30, pin 30 to an ignition power source. I have mine over here, which that will be soldered, and I'm cleaning all the wires up, but I have it over here to my ignition power to my distributor, my HEI distributor. Okay, key on and run. So that will power the relay. Alright, you have pin 30, which will be to your ground or your breaker. It also comes with this breaker. And this is a resetting breaker, so once it trips, it will reset. Okay. Pin 30 goes to the negative side. You have a copper side and you have a regular silver side. So pin 30 will go to here. Alright. Then you have on the other side of the breaker the positive, which will run to a battery, which I have right there. Okay. Then you have let me see. You have pin let me see what it is, 87. Okay. 87 is going to be power to your fans. So how I wired mine up, since I have dual fans, some people have single fan, you just run a single wire to it. I have dual fans, so what I did was, these two fans have a blue wire and a black wire. Black is going to be ground. They both have the same identical wires. So what I did was I ran the ground wire over here, spliced them together, both of the grounds, and ran them to the battery, right here. And for the hot side, which would be the power side, 12 volts to the fan would be the blue wires. What I did was I ran a jumper wire to the crimp connections, which comes with these little rubber sleeves, insulators. And I ran this wire over here, and I did the same thing with this one, and I ran them to a single butt connector together to splice into this one. Seems to be 8 gauge, maybe 10. It's kind of thick, but to this one, this goes to pin 87, the power to the fans. Then you have one more wire, the black wire right here, which will be pin 85. 85 will be the signal wire to the cooling sensor. And you will run this pin 85 right here to the cooling sensor. Okay. Alright, y'all. Alright. My battery kind of low, my flash went out. And that's all you got to do. And your fans will be wired up. Now I will show you how the fans work. I'm going to stick this relay back in here. I'm not going to crank the vehicle, I'm just going to jump it. And the fans do work, trust me. But I have carburetor issues right now, so waiting on the new carburetor. I'm putting the 650 on here. This carburetor is damaged. So the spray, where it sprays the gas at idle, doesn't work, so it doesn't spray consistent gas, so it cranks up and dies out. But let me see, what was I doing? Okay, let me grab the wire. And these fans are, I mean, they sound good, you know, they kind of, I actually thought they'd be louder than what they is. They actually push out some nice power, man. I mean, it blows real good. And it's kind of quiet. I thought it was going to be louder than that. I'll just let y'all hear the fans. That's the fans. It actually sound pretty good, you know. So that's that, man. So the wiring on the fans is done, as you can see. The radiator is installed. I'm gonna have to somehow modify something for a reservoir and get this reservoir to work with it, because it has this right here, this reservoir for it. So I had to modify something to connect this hose to it. So what I might do is I might open that up. I have a little drain hose right here, or I might install a little aftermarket reservoir or something right there, but I don't know. I might just keep it like that, vent to it, because this is a seal cap, so it seals it off. But we'll figure that out later. But you know, it's pretty much in, man. It's pretty much wired. So I have my relays over here, and I put my freeze block actually right there. Very good ground. It's a good location. I won't have any hood clearance issues. It'll close right there. You know, just have everything go by the battery just in case. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna clean all these wires up. Some of this stuff being removed, like that voltage regulator, that will come out of here. The ignition box, I'm trying to see if I want to keep. I'm probably gonna keep it in there, just, you know, for safety features. Cause I am running some wires from it. Because for this particular car, unfortunately, you know, you don't have too many good wiring diagrams for it, or accurate diagrams for it, for the wiring. I just, you know, I figured it out just on the strength of me, you know, just doing hot rods and building something from nothing over the years, you know, over many years. So I just figured it out. But you know, it's pretty much set up, man. I'm gonna try to have my wires, coil wires, my distributor wires short, man, because they all over the place. But yeah, man, in the beginning part of the video, on the first part, you will see the clutch installation. Well, sorry guys, my phone. Using my phone, unfortunately, it's low, no battery power. So no lights, but you will see in the video in very detail the clutch setup, and I actually got my clutch working. I have clutch now, so my clutch pushes out. It has a nice feel to it. I'm gonna do a little bit more bleeding on it just to get it, you know, nice, a little bit nicer than what it is, but to my knowledge, it's good. I'm also gonna reinforce that clutch. With some more hardware. I'm gonna cut off me another piece of angle line, and I'm gonna shape it and mold it to the original piece I cut and molded and fabricated. You can get this at Home Depot, man. I think I paid like I'm gonna say like $14. And it was like, it was 48 inches. That's what I offset slided angle line, 14 gauge. Now, you want a way thicker gauge. You got a way thicker gauge than that, then you have to skip through this step. You won't have to double up. But me, I'm just gonna double up for strength purposes, because you got a clutch right there and it's pushing with a lot of force on that clutch fork. And you don't want that clutch master to bend, or not the clutch master, but you don't want that bracket to bend and fold and flex when you're pushing on that clutch, because that could be very dangerous and very catastrophic. So we're gonna be safe. Also, Your car's not in use and you're working on it, always disconnect your battery. Disconnect power to it. Safety reasons. But yeah, man, I get back to you guys next time, man. Thank you, like, subscribe, man. If that helped anybody out, please like and subscribe, man. Comments are welcome. Questions are welcome. Cause I might need you. You know, I might need to ask you some questions. But yeah, man. God bless you. Have a good day. Good night. And keep on building, man. Also, man, shout out to my guy, Build Some TV, man. If you're watching this, brother, it's coming along, brother. Having some problems, but it's coming along. I'm also thinking about doing a I don't really want to tell y'all. I don't really want to tell y'all my little secret, but I was thinking about a swap, man. I was actually thinking about putting hear me, man. Scat actually, a scat engine inside of this car. At one point in time, I was actually thinking about doing that, man, and attempting this shit, man. But it's very, very costly, man, and my funds are at an all-time low. I got it, but I ain't got it to play around. You know what I'm saying? That make any sense. But this my baby, man. And I can't wait to put it back on the road. But boy, oh boy, she gonna be tight. All right. God bless, man. Y'all have a good one.